Last time we completed 42 cooking so we could fry an onion. We then got a chunk where we had to get 27 crafting, so we sheared sheep until 20, and then hopped worlds picking up sapphires, cutting them until 27, where we bought an emerald and cut it for this chunk here to be completed. And then we also needed to get 30 thieving so that we could start the family feud. And so the best guy is this guy right here. We were pickpocketed him all the way to 30. I think we started around like level 5 or something like that. And we just stayed there the whole time, got 30, and then went and started family feud. We then got a new chunk and Alcrid, the main part of it. Got our best in slot weapon, bought our best in slot legs, and then proceeded to get 30 defense so that we could wear those new legs. We actually bought the plate skirt at first though. And when we got this level, we got 30 defense so we could wear the plate legs, Addy plate legs. And we also got 17 prayer off of this. So those are two nice little levels there that we ended up getting. And to complete this chunk, we needed to do our diary task, and for that diary task, we needed to go grab our fishing net and get anchovies, which we got on the first try, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then we're just showing that we did get it completed, and that was it. We picked another new chunk, and we ended up going with the new content, which the only new monster there is a hill giant, which you can't pick his stuff up. And there's an anvil there, which is the reason why we picked it. And then lastly, we got chunk 5. Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of our hardcore One Chunk Man series. Here at the beginning, I'm just showing the levels that we ended up getting from grinding for about 2 weeks. We had to get 75 woodcutting, fletching, and fire making, so that we could complete the mage training arena. We had to get magic trees there. So we ended up getting 84 woodcutting, and then we saved getting 75 fletching and fire making for the live stream. And then we end up rolling a new chunk, which is what you're about to see here in a second. Guys, if you like the video, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you ever have some free time, come over and check out the stream. Thanks for watching. So right here in this first clip, we're getting trolled by one of my viewers here, and he thinks it's funny to bring me a ruin axe, which he knows I can't pick up, but you know, we're gonna try anyway, because why not? And that funny message there, you're an Iron Man, you can't pick up things dropped by other players. You know, more like, hey, stupid, you have a full inventory, why are you trying to pick this up? But I thought that was pretty funny, and always love seeing viewers come and support. Just makes the day, helps with grinding when you have a friendly face come and just chat to you for a while and do fun stuff like this. Just makes it easier. So appreciate Blast coming over and hanging out for a little while in this clip. Alright, we just hit 84 woodcutting, and we're gonna literally, we need, check it here, one more inventory, this inventory, and a few more logs, and we're done. We are almost done. I literally need this inventory and just maybe like a couple more logs. I need 2.5k. One inventory is 2.4, so very close. And then we're going to be heading straight over and picking that new chunk. Hey, what's up, Source? Oh, I think I have stream turned off. You need me to hop to 343? What's at 343? Bro, 444 is where it's at. That is where... Like, why would you want to be on any other world? Oh, I'm not paying attention. Alright, let's get this. I was actually really close to hitting 84 woodcutting off of... I was hoping it was going to fall right when I needed to do the magic trees. So I'd, you know, chop the magic tree and get the next woodcutting level. But, you know, didn't work that way. Let's see here. I need to turn my notifications on. Thanks for the follow, Smeagol and Hit. Come on. Alright, how many more we need? Alright, 90. Okay, so I just need 2 logs. Alright, we're done. Now we just need to go over to... Maybe one more. Bang. Go grab a knife real quick. We're heading over there. Alright, here we go. We need a fletch. I'm gonna go ahead and just burn one so I don't accidentally fletch two. $75. We can now burn magic logs, and really don't think it matters what it did. And 75 fletching. Bang. Ugh, that feels good. Alright, we can make ruin arrows, and we can also fletch a magic log now. I'm just gonna go ahead and boom. And take this. We're done. There's a chunk. That is it. We don't need this chunk no more. I ain't coming back. Alright, 508 total level. There's a 75 fletching, fire making. Ended up getting 84 wood cutting. So we went a little bit above and beyond. Alright, let's I mean, we're wasting no time. Let's just go straight into look at this chunk. So I need to switch real quick. Alright, so these are the available chunks that we have right now. And I actually need to add this one to it. And this one, I'm pretty sure you can get there. Might be lying. I guess it could just be a free chunk. I'll just leave it. I don't know if I can actually access it, but it's there. Oh, I can't? Okay, we'll just leave it on. Yeah, because that's why I didn't do this chunk, because technically, yeah, I can't. Alright, so here we go. So we're doing roll 2. So it'll automatically pick 2 chunks, and then I could pick the one I want. This is free. This is free. This is kind of free, but there is a iron coal spot, so I would have to go ahead and get 30 smithing, mining, but that's over in this chunk too. So free for now. Free for now, yeah. I mean, I'd have to travel all the way up here. So I'm just not even going to say what chunks I want, because every time I say something, it just jinxes it. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yeah, free chunk. Okay, we ain't even gonna think about that one. Okay, so there's one free chunk down. One free chunk down. Oh man, please. Please. Oh gosh. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. What is wrong? Source! We need to talk, buddy. We need to talk. What are you using all my lifelines for? I needed these for that. I'm not picking it. I'm not doing it. I still take these as I have other options here. Oh man. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going with 1 because I don't want 70. This is just 30. 30, we're gonna go here. Okay, yep. This is the new stuff we just unlocked. We unlock here. No soundtrack. Oh, I just did, and I completed an elite task. Sweet. Alright, so yeah. Oh, we got some cabbages here. Arrange. A log. A ladder. Nothing, a little table. Okay. That's your, if you're in a PvP world, the ladder, you ladder trick them, you know? Spam it until you get out. Oh, I just realized, like, these stairs, you don't have to click on them and it loads you into a different area. That's pretty cool. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so that's it for here. Oh, and there's... Oh, never mind. That was a spade spawn. Got a bucket. You would think they would just make that actual, like, spade spawn right there, but whatever. We got 1 beer glass. Okay. Hold me here. Okay, there's 3 iron and 3 coal. I think this is the 4 rocks here, though. Good, good map mechanic. Right, so we're gonna have to go get a pickaxe. Alright, so after we got that new chunk, and we realized we need to get 30 smithing and at least 30 mining, we came back to Lumbridge and we started getting bronze bars. And this is how we ended up going for a while until we were able to do iron knives. So we would have a hammer, our stack of bronze knives, and then we could get 13 bars with the remainder of the inventory slots. And this was just efficient because I didn't have to go back and bank, and it was good to get do it this way because I needed a way eventually to get range XP. So throwing knives will be great just for getting those starting levels out of the way. And once we got to the level where we could do iron knives, then we switched over to a new location, the new area, and we started doing a route there. Alright, so this is a clip from me in the new chunk finishing off. Really, I'm at 27 smithing, and how I was working this is I would come here and I would get a full inventory of iron, and then I would go back to Al-Kharid. As you can see here on the map, I go over to and I go to the furnace there in Al-Kharid, and I would end up getting, like, worst case scenario, I think the worst that I got was 9 out of a full inventory of iron. I only got 9, which sounds like it really sucks, but even when I was getting the 9, I think that was even a little bit more XP than doing a full inventory of bronze bars. Or not full inventory, I'm sorry, but the 13 bronze bars. So, and that was a worst case scenario. Usually I would get like 10. If I was really lucky, I would get like, 18 or so. And so it was a lot better XP. And then I was getting iron knives. So they were just, just a little bit better for range XP purposes. And I did this the rest of the way till 30. And then we're done with this chunk, so we were going to go into picking a new chunk. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Red Iron Knight here. Just making a quick little video. I can't stream, but I did complete a chunk, so I wanted to go ahead and pick another chunk, so I can add to the video, and maybe if we're really lucky, I can even another chunk. But what we ended up getting, just trying to be consistent here, we unlocked this chunk here, which opened us up to iron and coal ore, which meant we needed to get 30 smithing. So we have 30 smithing, and what we did as we first started off doing bronze here, and I'm doing knives for range XP later, but it also allowed us not to have to really go back to the bank. Once I got to where I could make iron knives, I wanted to do iron knives, just because. So what I ended up doing is I would go here, I would mine a full inventory of iron, run over here, smelt it. I would go back up to this anvil, and there was actually a hammer spawn right here, so I didn't have to pick up a hammer or have one on me all the time. I would just drop it after I was done, so I could get a full inventory. And the knives only take up 1 slot, so with being able to drop the hammer, that was just 1 extra slot just in case. And I was getting better XP rates than doing full inventories of bronze. It was 13 bronze bars because I was holding the hammer and the knife, so I was only getting 13. And over here, pretty much consistently, I mean, obviously it's a 50% chance with iron, but on average I was getting about 11 to 12 bars. Like if I was really unlucky, like 8 or 9. If I was super lucky, like 16. So they kind of fluctuated in that sense, but the experience was a lot better, and plus I was getting iron knives for later on. So we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick another chunk. Only other special thing that happened was I got one more mime random, so I got the blast box emote, and that was really it for this. Nothing special. It only took me like a day to do that. So go ahead and switch over here to the chunk picker, and you can see what we have unlocked here. So not many options this time. So we have Shanty Pass, the 2 mine locations, North Lumbridge, and West. So hopefully, I'm just not going to say anything. It is going to be what it is. I'm not going to care too much. And obviously I don't want this if I can help it, but it's not that big of a deal now that we have almost 40 mining and 30 smithing. And we have an anvil, so it would still be rough, but it wouldn't be as bad. So let's go ahead and roll, and let's see what happens here. 3, 2, 1, roll. Okay, that's nice. We got 4 and 5 here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pick 4 because oh, okay, that's because my cursor was over it. I definitely didn't want the swamp, because again, that is a mining spot with Addy, I believe, or Mithril. And it's a lot farther of a walk from the bank. I mean, I guess technically, I think it is farther. I mean, by the time you walk all the way through the swamp, around the fence. So these two are open now. Here, let's go ahead, make our way back into this chunk and just kind of take a look. I think this will end up being a quick chunk. We have a mugger. Oh, I need to look up mugger. I'm pretty sure. Totally not positive. I think you can get. Just look. You guys can chill for. Let's go RuneScape mugger. Oh, mugger drop table. Let's see what we got. Alright, according to the wiki, the mugger drops. Okay. So the mugger does drop rope. So that's really good actually. And it says it's a 1 out of 3 drop. So I don't know how accurate that is. But with that being there, it doesn't change too much. But if we unlock here next, we would be able to go down into the swamps if we needed to. Obviously, we would like to unlock Drainar, stuff like that. Drainar has a rope shop, so it's not that big of a deal. But if we didn't go particularly this direction. Alright, go over here to the Hammer hideout real quick. Got a well, spiders, they don't drop any. Goblins. Go over here and start Lost City real quick. Oh, there's a unicorn. Okay. So I have a unicorn now. Check the unicorn. Unicorn. Top table. If there's anything special besides the horn. And sold. Okay, so they always just drop bones and which is used for herblore for anti-poisons. So good to know. Talk to the warrior. Are you camped out here? It's hidden. How are you planning to find it? Like you don't know either. Oh, the leprechaun. I didn't. I think I started it. Okay, yep, we started it. So apparently there's a leprechaun hiding in a tree nearby who can tell us. I think I can just go ahead and do that. Might actually be out. Like you could probably maybe one of these oak trees. It might be like right there. Alright, I know I'll need a. So let's go back and grab. Actually, let me look it up because I'm not gonna go back if I don't need it. I need 36 wood cutting, which I have easily. Chop instead of chop down. Okay, so it's got to be up. Tree, chop down tree, chop down tree. I think it's over towards the water. Chop down tree. Because it just says chop. 31, which would. Let's see. Okay. Note. Head a little bit west and look for a tree that strangely only has chop. A little bit west would be. Way. I still don't. Oh, I think it's obviously out. Stay here. Okay. I'll look up a guide later on, but I'm not seeing. I feel like it would. Trying to make sure I didn't. Let's go a little bit west, so that's, I mean, I can go in. Alright, let's run up here to Ham hideout. No higher level goblin. No new best in slot in the sense of, like the spear goblins have capes and stuff you can get. Lock. Oh, I think I got it. Maybe on. Gotta XP. Try to open the door. The trapdoor seems really locked. And I'm just. There we go. Okay. Alright. Level 22 ham guards. I need to look up their drop table. Drop just for. But yeah, so this is kind of be where our world will be for right now. We're gonna probably need to get a full ham set. I would. Alright, this is when we first get down into the ham hideout, and we're just looking up kind of what we need to do down here, the requirements for certain things. We noticed that we completed a diary task, so we're looking at that. We just had to enter the ham hideout, so we got that done. And then we decided that we needed to get the full ham hideout, even though not everything was best in slot, but just, you know, why not? We're here, let's do that. So while we're doing that, we look at what the drop table is, and we see that there are still axes, still pickaxes, which is huge. I wasn't sure how easy it was going to be, but I think we ended up getting like 5 pickaxes, steel pickaxes, and they drop a lot of other stuff that's kind of, a lot of it's useless, some of it can be useful just for, you know, starter cash if you wanted to try to sell it. I kept a good amount of the stuff and you know, just banked it, but the big thing was that steel pickaxe upgrade. And yeah, it took a pretty long time to get the full outfit. The longest thing that took me forever to get was actually the cloak or the cape, and I think it's like a 1 in 128 drop or something like that. I might be off, but it took me easily a day to just get that. Like, I have everything else, like 3 pieces of everything else except for the cloak. I only have 1 cloak. So, but we did end up getting everything, which was awesome, and you know, we were able to finish the chunk. So, all right, what's going on, everybody? Jedi Your Knight here, and just another clip. We officially finished this west chunk here. So we went down the Ham hideout. First, what we did was we did as far as we could in Lost City, which started the quest, and then talked to the leprechaun in the tree there. So we now know that we need to go over here, which we can go to, but we don't have access to be able to cut down the tree that we need. So that's as far as we can get right now. We went down the Ham hideout, and we already had the 30 or the 15 and 20 thieving from previous grind, but we had some few best in slots. But I just went ahead and got all the Ham outfit, and so now we are ready to pick a new chunk. Let's go over. These are our options for chunks to unlock. Not many options here. Hopefully we can get Draenor Village and we can progress a little bit farther in the Prince Ali rescue, because we can come over here and talk to them. Trying to think what else. We could try getting a wise old man task, I think. There's a entrance here, a dungeon entrance, a fishing spot, but we don't have to worry about. And I think that's really it. We'll have the dye shop, stuff like that. But I think it might be a quick chunk too. So let's just go ahead and, if we get that, we could get, you know, anything really, but let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we got North Lumbridge and the Shanty Bass. I think I want to go 3. Because if I go here, I'm risking Calphite Queen, and I'm not ready for that yet. So let's just go 3. And this is potential now. All right, everyone. Just filming another clip real quick. So last time we unlocked this chunk, and I realized that I did not ever get the pot of flour from the imp, so we grinded that out, and I think it took us well over 160 or so drops. But now we can finish this. We got everything we need. Got an egg, bucket of milk, a pot of flour. Got the bucket of milk, bang, bang. All right. So that is Cook's assistant done. Man. Got 2 quest points. Sweet. And I think we can go ahead and start. Any other quests for me? Embarrassing. What do you mean? Duke's birthday. Yes, well, it isn't. I don't even know what birthday is. Okay, I am in terrible pickle, and I desperately need somebody trustworthy to help me out. Alright, what seems the problem? You ever... Great chef, blah 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 blah. Failure of a cook. I want to prove to the world that I'm a great cook too. But to do that, no, it just won't work. I want it. Oh, Come on, man. Pull yourself together and speak to me. Well, you see, I thought I would recreate the meal friend Senard cooked for all those years. The one that impressed everybody so much. There's just one little problem, though. Let me take a wild guess. You have the recipe, but you don't have any of the ingredients, and obviously you can't just go and get them yourself. Yes, however did you know? Called a hunch. Okay, tell me what you're after, and then I'll decide if I want to help you or not. Alright. Help the cook again. Alright. Like what? Need the following ingredients since I have a new freshly made dirty blast, a rotten tomato, a glass of Freeman's Ale. Alright. So that just started a recipe for disaster. Recipe for disaster. Okay, so we started that, so we got to get these ingredients. So that's the next progression in that. Alright, so we need to cook this bread dough. I'm not too worried about it. Go ahead and get that. Bang. Alright, and that was a diary task done. We need to complete. We got that off of Imp as well. So if we would have burned it, we would have had to have gotten another one. So where's that one at? Bake some bread on the kitchen range. So we couldn't even done that until we finished this quest, because you can't use the range until then. Let's go down here real quick. I want to check. Okay, we still don't have the chest. I thought if we started Recipe for Disaster, we would get it, but we might have to collect all the ingredients first. Which, if that's the case, might be a minute. So this is kind of our inventory from the killing imps. 1 second. Alright, it's the bank tab right now. So we do have all the beads we need a couple times over, so that's good. Let me see. Look at the map real quick. I think I need to run over real quick and pickpocket this farmer. Farmer's level 10. I can already pickpocket him, but just for the sake of saying I have, I'm just gonna go do it. And while we're doing that, we're gonna stop by right here. And we're going to rake this real quick. Anytime it's overgrown like this, I might as well just do it because it's just free little bit of XP. And I'm close to getting level 2. I'll get it off of this turn. So I'll get level 2 farming here. Which is not mandatory I do this. This is less, I believe it's classified as a secondary experience. But if I could get where I could start planning some stuff, it would be useful. So I just didn't see the point in not doing it. There we go. Alright, level 3. So now we can grow barley. I don't have any barley seeds though. But if we could get some, it would be useful for up here. Because then there is a a hops patch up here that I just unlocked. Alright. Yeah, might have just unlocked no, I went in here to get the milk. Alright, so we have some potatoes. Go ahead and pick a few. Random spot for an oak tree. Oh, I just got a potato seed. Okay. Oh wow, that's huge. I wonder if it's the same amount rate-wise. Can't reach that. Okay. Alright. Maybe I could get a... Talk to him. Maybe... See, can you sell me anything? Depends on what you're looking for. Watering can. Go ahead and get this stuff. We can put it in the store. Oh, I don't have the coin. Okay. Oh, come on. That is a baby impling. Turn this back on. Right click. That way I don't do that again. And take those coins. Do have another farmer over here, I believe. Like he likes to walk out though. Wait for this guy to respawn. Okay. Alright, so I don't think technically I had to do this, but I just went ahead. Get anything off them? Good. I'm just getting pouches. Okay, maybe all I can get is pouches. Alright, yeah. I think that's all I can get. Alright, let's go over here and try to cook one of these potatoes real quick. I don't know if I can just cook it on a range or not, but we're gonna find out. Oh, okay, I gotta bake it in an oven. There's a butter churn here. I think I have to put milk in that. Need some milk, okay. Alright, so that is it for this chunk. I don't have to cook this potato, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Run back quick. Actually, we'll just feeling lazy. In a second, I'm gonna open this up. Alright, so vegetables. baked potatoes level 7. Yep. Potatoes with butter 39, so we could do that as well. We would just have to churn the butter. And butter with cheese is 47, but we don't have to do these. Like, we just have to do the base. But we will eventually want to get 47 because butter with cheese is going to be our best food for a long time. But let's just go in here. I think this counts as an oven. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Baked potato. Alright, so we're ready to pick our next chunk. Alright guys, so here we are picking our next chunk, and we kind of get unlucky here. We do end up rolling those 1 and 4 squares, and that's the other half of the swamp, and there's a mining location there, and then the Alcarid mine. Both have adamant ore, so we have to get 70 smithing and mining, and we end up picking the first tile, which is the Alcarid mine. Just better overall. There's so much more resources there, and it's just closer and better. But anyway guys, so that's where we're at in here currently. We're grinding away at 70 smithing and mining. So appreciate you guys checking out the video. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Come check out Twitch too. Have a great day, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.